Hey guys, what is up? Once again, I never know how to start these things. That is not how that is supposed to look. Beautiful, love it. I hope everyone is having the best possible Tuesday that they could possibly have. And if you are sharing it with me for these next 10 minutes, then I am so grateful and so appreciative. I'm super excited today because yes, I have an incredible interview coming out this Sunday with Miss Juno, who is an incredible artist, and we're going to talk about like female empowerment and all of that good stuff. But today, I really wanted to take these 10 minutes that I have with you guys to talk about the full moon in Pisces. It is tomorrow, and it is, so every full moon, every new moon, even every waxing and waning phase has its own significance, and it's powerful in its own way. But I will say that this full moon in Pisces is one that is so incredible and so powerful. And so I want to give you guys some insight on how you can work with this energy and how this energy is going to work with you so that you can navigate it in the smoothest and most fluid manner. So tomorrow, Wednesday, September 2nd at 1:23 a.m., which is crazy already, an angel number in itself, the moon is going to be full in Pisces. So Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. It's a very wise sign. It's all about wisdom and dreams and psychic intuition. So it's going to bring about some really powerful themes that I think we can all take some time to hone in on and really allow ourselves to embody so that we can become the best versions of ourselves. So the first thing that I want to talk about when it comes to this full moon is the fact that it's really going to highlight our dreams. In the physical sense, like your dreams right now are going to be especially intense and symbolic. So pay attention to what you're dreaming. If you are somebody who journals or dreams, definitely pay attention to what's coming up. But also just like in the sense of it's highlighting the dreams that we have for ourselves, the dream lives that we want to build. And you know, Pisces is a limitless sign. It's water. So just like water, it's free flowing. It has no bounds. And so when it comes to our dreams, Pisces energy really invites us to have no limits and no barriers on what it is that we want to dream up for ourselves. You know, I think sometimes we can err on the side of practicality and we can put limits and boundaries on what it is that we want for ourselves. But when Pisces energy is at bay, it's really like there are no limits. There's no reason why you should hold yourself back or why you should think that there's anything that you aren't capable of manifesting for yourself. So with this energy, I would really invite you to highlight the things in your life that you want, what your dreams look like for you, and how can you expand them even further? How can you believe in them all the more deeper? How can you believe in fairy tales a little bit is honestly the energy, which sounds very like, what? But also it's true, really. How can you believe in yourself all the more deeper? Then another thing that is really pertinent with this Pisces energy is the idea of intuition. I think we look at the world in a metaphysical sense as, you know, there are people who have psychic powers and people who don't, but the truth is that we all have these capabilities of having senses that are outside of ourselves. It's just a matter of if we listen to it and if we hone in on it and if we use it. And our intuition is one of those senses that it's not tangible, but you know that it's there. But a lot of times we question our own intuition. So when Pisces energy is at bay, and especially when the full moon is in Pisces, it really invites you to say, you know, how can I hone in on my intuition? How can I listen to my intuition more? Because your intuition is the strongest tool that you have in your toolkit. No matter if you're a woman, if you're a man, your intuition is always going to be guiding you, whether you choose to listen to it or not. So for this week and this week only, I invite you to challenge yourself. Don't ask anybody in your life, your family, or your friends for any advice. Don't ask them for counsel. Don't ask them, you know, should I do this? Should I text him back? Should I start this endeavor? What do you think this looks best? Like, just don't rely on any outside or external opinion and really just let your intuition guide you, because it always wants to. It's just a matter of if you ask it or if you're willing to ask it. So just take this week to really connect and communicate with your own inner gut, with your own inner feeling, with your own inner intuitive compass. It's something that is a gift from the divine, and a lot of times we question it, a lot of times we ignore it, And I'm sure that you can all relate that anytime you have ignored your intuition or questioned it, it ended up being right, to say the least. Because we also have to differentiate between when your intuition is talking and when your ego's fear is talking, but that's a whole other topic. And lastly, what I will say about this Pisces energy is that it's a very, very, very emotional time. Pisces, the sign itself, it doesn't fear emotion. It doesn't stray from emotion. It doesn't avoid it. I think there are a lot of signs that are more apprehensive to feel the deeper feelings that are on the emotional spectrum, but Pisces sees emotion as a system of growth. I think that when we allow ourselves to feel, we become better humans because we have a deeper capability in connecting with others and seeing ourselves in each other and seeing the beauty in life. When you're in Pisces energy, you don't see the difference between like love and fear, or aggression and gentle sympathy. It's all the same, because it's all something that once you feel it and once you allow that emotion to move through you, it makes you all the more evolved human. So if there are any emotions coming up right now, which I'm going to guarantee and say that there are, because it's Pisces energy, it's unavoidable that you're going to feel something right now, I would invite you to not identify with it. Don't react to it. Just feel it and let it move through you. And just allow this Pisces energy to be a time of rest. Let a beautiful girl who is just an incredible artist and meditation leader, Kelsey, I'll link her at, but she shared with me this anecdote about how she was really going through her emotions, and so she went outside to her pool and she just kind of let herself float a little bit to kind of disconnect. And it really hit her, the realization that her heavy and physical body was being held by a liquid. I think that's a beautiful symbolic metaphor for how our emotions can hold us if we just float, if we don't fight against them and try to define them, and if we just allow ourselves to float in them, we can be held by them and we can realize what greater purpose they're serving in our lives. So, in summation, this Pisces full moon is incredibly powerful. You can't avoid it. If you can, take some time to go to the beach, bask in the moonlight, spend some time in a bath, really connect with water this week. And know that it's inviting you to dream bigger and to see yourself as a limitless being who is capable and deserving of all that is and connected to all that is. Connect with your intuition and know that your intuition is your superpower. It is your first step into clairvoyance, so you should probably hone in on that and listen to your intuition, don't question it. And 3, I don't know if I was going A, B, or C, or 1, 2, 3, but the third and last one is I just forgot it. Oh yeah. This is Pisces energy. Pisces energy is also very airheaded. I feel like if you've been trying harder to get your tasks done, that's why. But lastly, and certainly not leastly, definitely make sure that you are allowing yourself to feel all of the emotions that are coming up, because they are serving a greater purpose, and we wouldn't be humans if we didn't have a full spectrum of emotions, and that's the greatest part of our existence, I think. So on that note, have a beautiful, beautiful week. Make sure that you tune in to my interview this Sunday with Juno on Well World TV and on my platforms, alilaluna.tv and Jasmine Kylene on YouTube. And yeah, stay blessed, stay safe. And all of this information is on my bi-weekly newsletter, where I go over the astrological weather and I add in some journaling prompts and affirmations to work with. So if you want to sign up for that, you can. The link is in my bio. Otherwise, peace and blessings, everyone.